All right, here we go. November 22nd, 2025 at Mixerhead Studios. Legendary Entertainment, New York City, back in the studio with Mike Rockowitz and his million fans following him with us at the studio. Mixerhead Studios, listening to Manic Blue, jamming to stars. Shout out to our audio and video engineer, Ashley Freeman, and our producer, Dave Rave. Here I am at the studio, comedian Greg Critico's New York's Funny Man. Legendary Entertainment back after a 6-month break. We're so excited to be back at the studio. Very excited here, November 25th. And I'm going to turn it over to my co-host and the legend sidekick, Mike Rockowitz, with a smirk and a smile on his face. Go ahead.
Finally, the New York City Views News Reviews has returned to all of the hundreds of thousands of fans across the world. The millions of those who've been waiting for us to return.
Yes.
To the Mixerhead Studios.
Yes.
To Dave Rave. The legend is here for you. On this Thanksgiving holiday week, you're welcome. We have returned. This is our way of giving you thanks for the greatness you will witness.
The greatness.
The greatness of this show tonight.
Wow, what a fucking, did you just come up with this right now on improv?
It's always up here.
Jesus.
Always up here.
Holy shit.
All of our intelligent viewers.
And to the couple thousand of Greeks that are following us now, that thanks God that I was on the comedy tour for 6 months in Greece. That is the reason why we weren't here. And so we're excited to be back. And next to Mike, you want to kick it over to our...
Yes, it's our author and executive producer, the renowned author and executive producer of The Scarred Angels, no less.
Scarred Angels, yes. And The Connie Show, And let's not forget The Connie Show. Yes. And that
jabroni Michael Williams. Good hach.
Yes, and the title of his book has something to do with a clitoris.
Yeah, it's Discovering the Orgasm or something. But anyway, I'll let him talk about that. Renowned author, executive producer, and all-around fantastic chauffeur to the legend and the Greg and our mystery guest. Here is Mr. George Fuaxis. Here he is.
Without me, they'd be taking Ubers.
Yes, we can't afford it. What's his name would say? What's his name?
Budget.
Evan Weiss. Thank God my father gave me some gas money, or else I wouldn't make it today, right? Thank God. George Fuaxis in the house today. What's going on? George and I were in Greece together in the island of Rhodes.
Chilling.
The Colossus of Rhodes, they have come to the Whitestone Queens.
Yes, back in the hood, man. And George was so fucking depressed about leaving Rhodes. He's like, I gotta go back to New York.
I already got my ticket for June.
He got his ticket for June.
Wow, return trip.
And and also, another one of my friends, Steve Michaels, was also at in Greece. He came to Athens and he came with us, and he was out there, and he came with me to Crete when I was touring in Iraklio, and he fell asleep. He never made it to the show.
Well, that happens. Jet lag, I think, I hear is an issue when you go over to Greece.
Well, at least George flew. He flies into Greece from New York, lands one day, and then from Rhodes flies to fucking Athens to the July 4th show that Mike Rockowitz, the legend, made all these wonderful posters while I was touring Greece.
Well, there you go. He's a jet setter, international playboy, the George Fuaxis.
Yeah, but he did it, though. And then Steve comes with me in the tour, and he comes to Crete, and he bitches out, and he falls asleep in bed. He flies to Crete and doesn't make it to the show. That's it.
Well,
and shout out to Steve if he's out there listening to us.
We'll pray for him.
Yes,
that he gets over the sleep apnea and the narcolepsy.
So what's the latest? Are you guys, George, what's going on, man?
Yes,
new
George,
fucking mayor, man.
Tell our fans.
Things are crazy. Got a new mayor-elect, and they're doing donuts pretty close to us in Malba.
I heard about that. Yo,
beating up homeowners in the affluent section of Malba, Queens, New York.
Malba, New York, which is a very high-end. I mean, taxes are fucking through the roof out there, right? Where's the police?
I thought it was gonna be like Brownsville or whatever, and I was like, what the fuck?
I seen a clip of that today, man. The fucking cars were on fire.
Yeah, listen, they did that when we were young in where were we, Whitestone. Bayside, whatever the fuck it was.
Right.
But they didn't, we didn't beat the shit out of the owners when they came out to complain.
So that's what happened. People got beat up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, apparently they complained. One of them was a security guard. He put his car to try and block these people who were doing donuts and speeding, and they set his car on.
So let me get this right, Matt. So there wasn't one fucking arrest, not one arrest.
No police. And when they were questioned for that, they said we were out fighting crime elsewhere. We need the Batman.
Wow.
Save the was it Malba?
Malba, yeah.
Malba. Where the hell is Malba? I've been in Queens
by.
my whole life.
Super close.
Is it close to the White
We'll
Stone?
drive by and see.
It's right down the block.
Oh, it's down the block to where we are.
We'll go take a look at the burnt car after we finish.
Yes.
Right. Well, this area around here was very well known for a lot of cars. Back in the day, off the BQE in Astoria many years ago, George might remember, they had this part of the BQE called Connecting. A lot of cars were racing.
Yeah.
And Bell Boulevard or Francis Lewis, remind me, I think it's Francis Lewis, back in the 80s. They were racing, and some fucking guy took oil and put it all over the street.
And some young kid died,
And some young kid died, and that's what you're referring to, people protesting, shit like that. But this morning, earlier today, I was having coffee at the Grand Cafe, and somebody was showing me videos of fucking cars on flames.
Yes, they said it's like Mad Max out there in the Mulba.
Right.
That's the future of NYC.
Wow.
Yeah.
With our new
yes, it's very the struggle will be real.
Well, yeah, the struggle will be real, and okay, but. Anyway, George, you had a video clip. Did you ask the studio to play a certain video?
Yeah, I gave it to Dave Rave.
Dave, you want to place this? You want to put this video up really quick before we bring in our special guest
for our intelligent viewers? Is this Malba?
I'm giving evidence to our guests, our special guests' worldview.
There he is. Is that my dummy?
Who is this? Oshkosh sings humiliation.
Is this my dummy?
This is Mom Dami.
So this is
cousin.
him when he was a rapper? Is that what this is?
No. This is a comedian, famous comedian, who is getting humiliated by his new wife.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the mayor. He looks like the mayor.
He looks like him, yeah.
I was like, there's no way this isn't going to end with me with egg on my face.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so fucking good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
All right, so it seems that Akash Singh's brutal humiliation ritual just continues to get worse. Because it's almost been 3 weeks since Myron from Fresh and Fit exposed Akash's bizarre relationship with his wife, how she fantasizes about other men on her podcast, and how she reminisces on all the fun she had in the frat houses back in college. Which doesn't even seem that bad until you realize that she tricked Akash into believing that they were both virgins up until their marriage.
Wow. My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Let me ask you this: do you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe.
This guy's freaking me out right now. I mean, he reminds me of the fucking mayor.
She was 22 hours.
All right, shut this off. All right,
he looks like Eddie Munster.
Yeah, it looks like Eddie Munster.
Oh, me too.
All right, listen, shout out to all the people that are tuning in. We have people, 6 people. I'm sorry, I don't see your name, but you're tuning in right now to Legendary Entertainment New York City. Comedian Greg Critic host New York's Funny Man here at Mixhead Studios today, November 25th, with Mike Rockwitz. We are back, Views, Reviews, and George Fuaxis is with us. And now we are introducing our special guest, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the Scourge. Is that what it was, Mike? The Scourge.
Yes, we have labeled this person the Scourge of the Internet.
The Scourge of the Internet. And how dare he come to Mixhead Studios and still not show us who the fuck he is.
Ashamed of his own appearance.
Ashamed of his own appearance.
Yeah.
Ladies
His
and gentlemen.
actions. Here he is.
Here he is, the XY Ghost, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
here
I am
he is.
here.
And
Yes.
can we get a picture of the poster, please, that Mike Rockwitz, our Legendary Entertainment graphics designer. There it is. So there's the XY. He looks like a terrorist with the sunglasses, the hat, and the fucking bandana with his orange quotes and the Scourge. So there he is. So, Mr. XY Ghost, talk to us, man. What's going on? I see you. You're very big. Excuse me. What do we got? Eye in the sky. No, not one of my. I don't know whose phone is. My phone.
Everyone, lower your volume.
Yes. Okay. Very good. All right. So, I see that you're pumping out quotes now. Once a week, is it? Once a day? Like what the fuck?
I think it was like 48 a day.
48. One of the quotes I definitely got to talk about really quick is when a woman has tattoos, she's not a real woman. What the fuck was that about?
Can I tell you something?
No, you can't. Okay.
I'm so sick of these women that were like saying a real man does this, a real man does that, a real man's going to pay my bills, a real man's going to do this, a real man's going to, give me money for my, and I'm like, I've been hearing a real man does this all my life, and I'm like, when does a man tell a woman this is what a real man, this is what a real woman's like? Wow. And I started writing these things, and I said, I started writing these, quotes, and I said, a real woman doesn't wear tattoos or doesn't have tattoos. I could understand, and I don't mean it 100% verbatim, like not, but to see these women with like 300 tattoos on their chest, back, and legs.
He's counting tattoos.
Yeah, he's counting them now. They're like tapestries.
Okay. All right, Eye in the Sky. It's 8:14. I believe we have some women on standby calling in right now. Do we have anybody on the line? All right.
I love this one. You get hit on by 100 men a week, but you married an inmate.
Yes.
That you met while visiting your cousin in prison. Where does that come from?
That came from a story that I was listening to. This woman was visiting her cousin at prison, and one prisoner came up to her and said, hey, whatever it was, and then she ends up marrying the guy. And she was a very good-looking woman.
They love the bad boy.
They love the bad boy. I mean, look, the record for having the most love letters was Charles Manson.
Wow. Charlie. Good old Charlie.
The Night Stalker?
Yeah.
No, that was Richard Ramirez. So, yeah.
I thought he had them record.
No.
And Ted Bundy probably had some.
The Melendez brothers is up there.
Yes. They want to be freed now because everyone forgets that they slaughtered their parents.
And
all right. Let's slow down. We have a caller on the line. You're on right now with Legendary Entertainment. You're responding to me, Greg Criticos here. Who am I speaking to?
Nadia, you're speaking to Nadia.
Nadia Smirnova. This is Nadia, the host of Monday Madness, Mike.
Yes,
Nadia.
Hi Nadia. Welcome to Monday, Tuesday, whatever the hell the name shows.
Monday Madness Tuesday, but you're the host of Monday Madness. But today we are here at Mixerhead Studios. This is called Views, Views, and Reviews, and we're happy that you called in. So tell us, Nadia, what do you think of the XY Ghosts posts? I mean,
as a woman, what do you think of his content? Are you for the XY Ghost or are you against the XY Ghost? Please enlighten us, Nadia.
Right. First of all, I was laughing very hard.
You were laughing very hard.
Laughing very hard.
Laughing's good.
I think Mr. XY host needs a hug.
He needs a hug.
XY needs a hug.
But then you might need a shower after that hug. But anyway, why do you think he needs a hug? What? Tell us, enlighten us, Nadia.
Oh, listen. So one thing you don't know about me, Greg, is that there was a time in my life when I was a professional matchmaker.
Really?
Matchmaker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that is true about me. I wear a lot of hats, and this is one of them.
Wear a lot of hats. Well,
I wore.
The XY wears a lot of bandanas.
So as a professional matchmaker, what would you do for the XY Ghost? I mean, he seems pretty hopeless, doesn't he?
I would get a group of ladies, maybe Russian, Eastern European ladies, to give him one big group hug.
Okay. All right. Well, Nadia, just so you know, we have somebody right now, which you never met him before. You might have met George Fuaxis, my co-producer at the Connie Show. He wears a lot of hats also, and he's very familiar with a lot of Russian women because he's written a special book on what's the name of the book, George?
Stop beating around the bush.
Stop beating around the bush, Nadia. So George Fuaxis has a lot of knowledge when it comes to matchmaking with penises and
It's a special kind of matchmaking, I see, right?
Well, yes. So I mean, and George is, throughout the years, he's, talked about like, how a lot of women hadn't been satisfied and all that. So really, not to get off, the content over here, no talking about. So what you're telling us is that there might be a Miss XY Ghost out there that could just finally connect with, with the XY Ghost, and maybe he could just stop being who he is right now.
Well, the woman that has come over, the woman that matches with me must have a car. She must be like very rich, and she must know how to pamper a man. Well, hold on. Why are you laughing? Because you are all women like what? I thought
Nadia, does that woman exist?
Does that woman exist, or all women are the same?
Oh, darling, allow me to laugh.
Go ahead.
Allow me to laugh.
I think,
so that woman exists. I promise you.
Yeah.
I promise you.
She exists.
But she's gonna expect you to do things for her that you might not like.
No.
But what does she look like?
No. Here
what
it
does
is.
She look like?
Does that woman want a king, or does she want a servant? Because I'm not a servant.
Wow.
I noticed that. I've been reading a lot of your quotes, and I totally understand who you are and what you want and what you don't want and what you're afraid of. And you definitely have
So Nadia, what you're saying is that the XY Ghost has a lot of fear in these quotes.
Oh yes,
I have a lot of fear. Okay, which fear?
Which fear? Okay, he's definitely afraid of strong women. He would
No. I want a strong woman. I really want a strong woman.
Yes, he needs a woman with testicles.
I want a woman as strong as my grandmother. I want a woman as strong as my grandmother that held her family together.
Okay, all right, and you want her strong, but if she tells you what to do, you're not gonna
No. Does a king obey what? Does she want a king or a servant? Because
my friend, you're full of contradictions.
Okay, does she want a king?
Did your grandmother hug you a lot?
What?
When was the last time you got hugged?
Your grandmother hug you a lot.
Did my mother hug me?
Oh.
Did your grandmother hug you?
Oh yeah. My grandmother was a great woman.
She was giving you a lot of love. Was she a rich lady?
Very rich in her mind, in her spirit, very rich in many different ways. Money is not wealthy, but yeah, she was very rich.
But you said you want a rich woman.
Yes,
so
I
you
do.
Want a woman like your grandmother, but you want her to be rich financially.
No.
right?
I said rich. Very rich in mind, in moralities,
Wow. That's the kind of lady you want. She doesn't have to be rich financially, right?
No, but that would help.
That would be a plus, right?
Oh yeah, that'll be a plus.
Are you a rich man yourself?
I'm very rich.
Financially or in your heart?
Every way.
All right. I had this one quote over here. That I need to read this out, Nadia, really quick. Just give us a comment on this. So the XY Ghost has written this one. It says, she does not pity the man who gives everything. She despises him. So, first of all, George,
I think I would agree with that one.
You would agree
one
with
of the
that
few that I would agree with.
So Nadia,
she
she does not pity the man who gives her everything. She despises him. In other words, you can give him whatever he wants. He's happy, but in other words, he can give you everything in his power to make you happy, and you will still despise him. How do you feel about that?
I would agree with that statement. Reason why is when a man gives everything, it implies he's sort of like a people pleaser.
Wow. So I'm not a people pleaser. There it is.
Wow.
There it is.
But that statement implies that. So, and women don't like men who are people pleasers.
And I'm not a people person. I'm not a people pleaser. I am not. I will not.
But if you do something different by that, let's talk about it. So when you give your everything,
Mike has something to say. I see Mike's eyes are twisted across the table.
I'm just curious. At what point in your life, XY Ghost, Did you flip the switch to posting online in this manic, obsessive fashion? Over 40 posts a day with an orange background. This is like, this has, and I don't mean to be insulting, but may come across as this.
No,
this
go ahead.
has sociopathic serial killer vibes to it. Where I fear if we were to go to your home, we'd find skulls in your freezer.
Hold on.
So
who told them that?
At what point did you discover, that this was empowering to you? That you could get these feelings out onto the web and share them. What motivated you to do that? What incident or incidents in your life?
Self-therapy.
What did you say? It was self-therapy, you said?
Self-therapy. It's a lot of hurt is coming out.
A lot of hurt. You have a lot of holes in you, Steve.
Pain.
No, let me put it to you this way. I was hurt very badly. Most men.
Shit. The XY dose is opening up.
We might have to get the Kleenex in here.
Gotta get the couch. Get the couch.
Get the couch.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. Listen, we're running late. Nadia, listen, thank you so much for the call. I appreciate it.
Being a good sport.
It was good hearing you.
Smart girl.
Thank you.
Great host yesterday. And thank you so much for calling in, Nadia.
Very intelligent, Nadia.
Okay, bye.
Thank you. Okay. Eye in the sky. Do we have anybody else on hold right now? All right. Okay. Just give us 2 minutes before you. So really quick, XY. I mean, based on what Nadia was saying, right, she's claiming that there's an inside of you and in a child. And George, correct me, because obviously you have a degree in psychology, correct, George?
Yes, sir.
So what do you see out of? Do you see pain coming out of the XY ghost, George?
She kind of hit it right on the head with the forced therapy thing. That was
it's
very insightful.
Self-therapy, but
forced. She said forced.
Forced therapy.
I don't even know what that is. I really don't.
George, explain it to us.
You're giving yourself, like Mike just said earlier, 40 posts a day. That's kind of like forcing the issue. So that's how
you're like the Barry Ribs of the dark web, where you post 50 to 60 times a day, but you're posting these things that are just so, like, I don't know how you have the energy
George
to do
hasn't
this.
met Barry Ribs.
Can I tell you?
Please tell us.
I spent 40 years of my life as a software designer.
Okay.
And I designed software that posts on 12 different platforms.
So you have this automatic system that you were talking about. That just generates quotes after quotes?
Yep.
By itself?
No. I wrote the quotes.
You wrote the quotes.
I wrote the quotes. I put them on JPEGs, whatever. And I pushed them out. I think I have like 1,500 quotes.
My question is this, George, too. Psychologist George.
Yes, sir.
Do you think it makes sense for somebody to be posting out that many quotes, or is it better off if he was to be posting like once a week?
I would do less and get reactions to them and go from there. 40, it's too much to react to. I was going to ask you, which one is the one you get the most reaction to?
I get a lot of reactions on threads in mostly Brazil and
Facebook
UK.
has blocked you in the past also. Right?
Oh yeah.
You've been
That's
blocked
not
by
a surprise.
Facebook, but Threads, which is the offshoot of Instagram, Threads, you're popular in Brazil.
Yeah.
So of these quotes, what kind of reactions do you get? Do people send direct messages to you, like inboxes, or they just post on the quote like comments?
They do a lot of comments. Some people do quotes. Some people.
Wait, hold up 1 second. If I'm correct, at the bottom of your storytelling, because you have quotes and you have like a little bit of a story, right?
Right.
Then you also have your number, George, which he says call in for any kind of.
Really? I didn't know that.
You post your phone number?
Yeah.
Wow.
For advice,
listen, at the end of the
is it marital advice you're giving out there? What do you give?
I give advice to men that are that have been divorced, and I also give advice.
I have one of the best divorce stories of all time, and a lot of our viewers have heard this. Like, for instance, our producer George here, he was involved in a marriage. And at one point, something
Why'd I tell him this story? God damn it!
And I admire the honesty, George. And his wife said, "Listen, you know what, George? We could overcome this. Let's just, let's try to keep the family together, okay? and George turned around and said, "You know what? I think I might cheat on you again." It just,
Missy.
Miss Ella. Oh, Missy. Okay.
Yeah, this is Ms. E with a Z.
Miss E with a Z. Okay, so we were just. Have you been tuning in? Have you been listening to us?
Yes, I'm looking. Well, I actually just was going to your page now.
Okay, all right.
So
great.
I had not.
So we were discussing. So getting back to like advice, like George was involved in a situation where he was thoroughly honest, and he said it's not going to work because I might cheat on you again. You know. So what kind of advice would you give somebody that has, because apparently your ex-wife cheated on you, right?
Oh yeah, just every girlfriend I ever had. Seriously.
Oh, they all cheated on you.
Oh yeah. And she's
laughing. Wait a minute.
She's laughing because that's
wait a minute. Really quick. I mean, coming from a woman, we have a woman now. If a man is sexually satisfying a woman, Miss Z, do you think she'll look elsewhere to get some wet works done? I mean, why would she cheat on a man if he's sexually satisfying? George, this question is to you as well.
Yeah.
If a man is satisfying a woman sexually, does she need to go out and cheat on him?
Oh, going out and cheating on someone is not like a need. I mean,
it's a desire.
It's not a need.
Only if he's
it's
broke.
More like someone's like doing that for amusement. You might be dating women that are a little wild and that they're like.
Can I ask you a question? Hold on. Look at of all the men you've dated, how many of them have you broke up with versus broke up with you?
Well, you have to see. That's a tricky question because I was raised to be a really repressed Catholic girl, so I wasn't really commitment was really drilled into my mind.
Okay, she's old school. She's old school.
You're supposed to save yourself to marriage. Well, I was being wild by just even go into heavy betting. So that's like a really
every man that you ever dated, did you break up with them or did they break up with you?
I would have to say it has to be a mixture of both. There was one man that I loved, but the man was like a gambler. He would be broke. I would have to be funding every night out. So it has to be more than just the bedroom. It's like his habits, and everything.
No, yeah.
It's the bad boys. It's the bad boys.
Women want the whole package.
And that's why, you told your wife, no offense, but
my situation is
you told
unique.
You told your wife, I might cheat on you again. She's like,
here's one of my favorite quotes from the XY Ghost. And the XY, women hate men that they can't control.
Yes.
Women hate men that they can't control.
Actually, I would say the opposite. They love men they can't control. You just said they love the bad boy.
Yeah, women go for the evolutionary. Women go for the wild man, the crazy dude. They go for. I mean, I went for a guy who's a drummer and musician. I had to beat another girl off of him with a stick. Then I won the prize, and I was like, "Oh my God, I gotta marry him! I gotta marry this dude who's a musician who's used to circulating around women."
So, how do you feel about that quote?
80s,
Okay, all right. So, how do you feel about that? Women hate men they can't control. Is this accurate, or do you think it's off the charts? No.
That's a misnomer. Women love men that are wild and they can't control.
Oh. Yeah, but
they love that. They're very attracted to that, the bad boy.
Well, here it is.
The thing is to try to.
Women don't like the men they can control, and they like the men that they can control. I mean, they go
flipping the script on the sex. Why you're flipping the script?
Like somewhere in between. They want something in between.
Yeah.
You don't want a guy that's like yes, because you don't know what he is really thinking. But you also don't want a man who's so wild that he's like you're bailing him out of jail every
Can
weekend.
we get a comment on
this,
Miss Dizzy? What do you feel about if there's something that you could say right now on behalf of all the women out there that just despise him and hate him and want to stick a screwdriver through his head? I mean, what would you say? I mean, like, do you think that he's accurate with his posts, or do you think he's off the charts? Like, what do you think?
What, the one that women hate men that they can't control?
Well, there's a lot of quotes. I mean, on the poster today, there's, I don't know if you got a chance to read the quotes.
I see, our guest has a treasure trove of quotes. May I just have a few?
No, these are not quotes.
Okay, he's what he has in his hands.
Hold on one second.
What he has in his hands is that he'll predict what every woman will say about him.
Well, let me just see a few of those. I won't blow up.
Give it to our producer, Mike.
Well, that's something else.
All right. Well, okay.
Okay, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
All right, give Ella one more quote.
Oh, yes.
So she can
Ella,
react
go
to it.
ahead. One more quote, Ella.
Okay, well,
Give her one.
All right.
XY.
things all women say. Who hurt you? Is that a generalization, or is that something that you believe women would say to a man?
No, a lot of times women will say that to me when I talk to them about what's going on.
Would that be your reaction, Ella, to the XY Ghost reading these quotes? Because they are kind of bizarre. So maybe he's insane.
You must be psychic. You must be psychic, because I was going to say, what was her name? What was her name?
Can I tell you
Who
something?
was the one that hurt you? What was her name? Why was I going to ask you?
Here's one that's from the poster. The dating apocalypse. To use apocalypse in a daily post implies someone's off the charts. Is here because women have manipulated men so much that trust is dead. Let me reread this. The dating apocalypse. I don't know what that means, but someone does in the room. Is here because women have manipulated men so much that trust is dead. What are your reactions to that, our distinguished call-in guest? What do you say to that when it's just hearing that?
I would say it's not just women doing the manipulating. Men manipulate women plenty.
Testify.
So
testify.
So dating apocalypse is coming from both angles. Men and women manipulating.
Wow.
Instead of getting in there, being honest about what they want and how they want it. You know, they're going to go, all this whole thing about romance and sometimes you have to be very clear. I want it now. I want it this way.
We have a psychologist
we gotta be
in
clear.
the studio. We have a psychologist in the studio. Can I just get George? What do you got?
Yeah, George. What is your reaction to this quote? The dating apocalypse.
I wouldn't call it an apocalypse, but it's on the way.
Yeah, well,
it's going in that direction.
Okay. Well, that quote, I remember writing it, and there was somebody saying that there was a dating apocalypse, that men are not men anymore because men are not approaching women anymore. And,
Well, the feminization of men is the big problem.
Mizzy, I want to thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
We appreciate you very much.
Thank you, Ella.
Can I tell something? I'm going to tell somebody this, like after 9/11, and I was divorced like right before 9/11. I lost a job.
We have another female on the stand.
Yeah, hold on. We got to hear the XY Ghost though. This is deep.
For 2.5 years, I just stayed in my house. I didn't talk to anybody. And this guy one time said, "Listen, why don't you work at home as a psychic?" And I worked for about 2.5 years as a phone psychic. And
you were a phone psychic.
The stories that women told me. The stories that women told me over 2.5 years was, oh my God, was horrendous.
All right, Missy. Okay, Missy, are you there?
No, I think
okay, she's out. All right, really quick. I just want to say something. Okay, what was the first line in that quote? Something apocalypse.
The dating apocalypse.
When I hear the dating apocalypse, I think of Marlon Brando, overweight. in Apocalypse Now, him talking and saying, "You're just a delivery boy."
Yeah, here to get the groceries. You're a grocery clerk.
To get the groceries. So we have another comedian, Jen Snortland, is on the line. Jen, is this Jen Snortland?
This is Jen Snortland. Hello, Greg. Hello, Mike. And hello, XYZ.
XYZ Ghost. And there's
Jen.
Hi, Jen. There's also a producer here, George. Few actors, if you want to know.
What's up, Jen?
And a licensed clinical psychologist or something like that.
So Jen, really quick.
I'm glad there's a clinical psychologist there.
So Jen, talk to us, Jen. What do you think about these quotes? We have the XY Ghost here. He's all covered up with his mask and his hat. He doesn't want to expose himself. Anonymously.
I want to expose myself.
Okay, so tell us, what do you think about the XY Ghost? Is there any comment that you'd like to comment?
He just said he's a psychic, but man, did you see me coming? I just want to know because.
No, I said I was a phone psychic for 2.5 years, but to tell you the truth, I'm not a psychic. I just the women.
Tell you the truth, he's been lying to us.
The women that called me were so damn typical. It was I could talk for half an hour, and they not tell me a damn thing, and they would go, "Oh my God, he knows me so well." I was like, "Oh God, it was."
So XYZ Ghost, what was you had prefaced it by saying after 9/11 I became a phone psychic. So what was it after 9/11 that made you want to be a liar? Because a lot of people had revelations after that. They were like, I want to be a better person. I want to do this, do that.
My
like,
wife
I want to get people's hopes up.
My wife. My wife divorced me.
Wait, she was divorced before 9/11.
Right. She divorced me before 9/11, right before Christmas, December 9th.
I don't think those two events had anything to do with
She emptied his bank account.
She emptied my bank account.
She took all the cookies.
Poor guy needed to work.
She gave me a threat. I lost my job, and then in August 2000, I got a job in the World Trade Center. And on September 10th, I took a day off.
So maybe you are psychic.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
All right. Well,
September
at least you're being
10th.
honest with me. I appreciate that. So the mask and the hat. Did your wife was able to see you without the mask and the hat, or did you keep that whole stick up?
Maybe that's why he's divorced. He just didn't want to share the looks. So, go ahead, Jen, please. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, he's blaming his wife. He's saying, after her, I lost my job and this and that. But it's like, did she ever see your face? Is that the problem?
Yes.
But that was nearly a quarter of a century ago, XY Ghost. What has happened? Have you gone into therapy at all? Aside from being a payphone psychic, hearing...
and he's done voiceovers.
He's done voiceovers regardless.
For the haunted house of...
the haunted mansion at Long Branch.
Oh, I used to go to that as
Can
a
you
kid.
give us... He was the voice of the haunted mansion. Give us the voice.
It burned down. Did you have anything to do with it?
Give it to us.
The haunted mansion at Long Branch is waiting for you.
He's excellent. He is twisted. He's like Renfield over here. Go ahead, Jen.
Please keep the bandana on at this point.
He's a little twisted. So
Thank
20,
you.
A little twisted.
25 years have elapsed. So what have you been doing?
What have you been doing ever since, XY?
And women, manipulating men and things like that. But, this guy's on here. He's got, a mask, a hat. He's got absolutely no internet presence. The rest of the alphabet has internet presence.
No internet presence. She's calling you a bum. What do you have to say?
Wait a minute, XY. You got an opportunity here. You told me. You said I am stacked and ready for all these women.
That's not a.
She basically said you're a loser.
I'm
so
a loser. All right, big deal. Make a proof. Make some proof.
You have no internet presence.
Okay.
You're posting things that no one sees.
Okay.
So, what do you have to say for yourself?
That's not a hit. That's nothing.
Well, a woman, a strong, independent woman, just called you out on this show.
How independent is she?
She's calling you on her own time.
Is she married? Did she divorce her husbands?
I am happily married.
Who is the breadwinner in your family? I think the XY Ghost is asking, who is the breadwinner in your family?
I sure hope it's her.
Oh, I think we're pretty neck and neck. I mean, we both make, good money.
A dual income household. That must make you cringe, XY.
The
Ghost.
American
It's like
dream.
nails on the chalkboard.
No, as a
Why would that make you cringe? I love being able to.
No, I'm talking to the
contribute,
XY
being
Ghost
able
here.
to get
He
daughter,
hates
whatever
women
you
so
want.
much.
No. I don't hate women. I do not hate.
You could have fooled us.
No, I don't have any hatred in my heart. I will not have hatred.
Okay.
XYZ Ghost, what do you have in your heart?
He's just mad at them.
I'm not. Well, I'm not mad at them. I'm just saying, hey,
Oh, you don't hate
up.
them, so you're mad at them.
No,
That's okay.
I said straighten up. Straighten
He's
up.
giving them advice.
Just like you're mad at them.
XYZ Ghost, what dating app?
I think the XY
None.
Ghost. I think
Zero.
the XY Ghost was very good looking at one point in his life back in the day. I'm sure if we've seen pictures of him. And I think that he took the wrong turn. Instead of the XY Ghost, he should have been the XYG spot. That's
Yes.
He'd never be able to find himself.
This is another great
I
quote.
think our buddy the XY led with money back in the day, like you said.
Wait a minute. Go
Buy
ahead.
me a drink. The XY Ghost. Why? Are you broke or just cheap?
There you go.
I got to tell you, though, it's not a man's looks, though.
Whoa.
It's,
He showed us what he looked
was
like. Can we post that picture of you, what you looked like?
Let's see.
He doesn't have a bandana.
Hold on.
Look, George, look at this picture, man.
All right, man.
I'm in the middle.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Yo.
Pick
He
one
was
up a
he
little
was
bit.
a handsome European boy.
Look, there he goes. Show him what the
where's it
XY
at?
Ghost look like.
There he is.
Do you see it?
Jen, are you ready to leave your husband for this man?
Jen, look at him.
I'm trying to look at him. I'm trying to see on the podcast. Let's see.
Come on, there he goes. Well, there he is. There he is. I see it right now. Look at him.
Oh, hold on.
The internet is breaking right now.
Look at him.
That's. Are you sure that's not my Uncle Luigi?
Yeah.
Are you sure? 'Cause
He
that
went
sure as
down
hell
the
looks
dark
like
web.
him. Are you sure you weren't at my grandma's house in 1986?
Hey, George, you have any quotes that you'd like to hit the XY Ghost with? Any question?
I got a solution for him.
Solution. And let's go. XY, are you willing to take a solution from George?
I have a solution.
Well,
What's your solution?
Yeah, but
I'm
he's
curious.
a wait. With all due respect, he is a therapist. Okay, I mean, he has a degree in psychology, Steve.
How?
XY, excuse me.
He's showing us more pics.
You look like a young my dummy, the mayor over there.
Yeah, the other picture's better, bro. Come on.
Go ahead, George Fuaxis, give us the solution over here.
How do you spell therapist? THERAPIST, right? Okay.
Okay. Why do you want to spell?
Go ahead. No. She got it.
What's the solution over here? Can we hear the solution?
Solution for our friend here. The next time he finds a beautiful woman and he takes her out.
Right.
You ready?
Yeah.
You got to be a little more assertive. You got to take your hand, slowly, gently, grab her by the back of the neck.
Oh, yeah, I heard
and
this
squeeze
before.
a little bit.
Squeeze a little bit.
Squeeze it, not her head, her neck.
like high neck or low neck?
Yo, I think George gave me this advice like a couple of years ago, and I got slapped.
I'm not into pleasing women. They gotta please
You
me.
gotta
That's
please
all.
them a little bit. They're gonna please you
XY.
if you give them
XY.
give them the juice.
You mean to tell me right now, if a Farrah Fawcett looking woman, for our viewers are kind of young, I don't know if they remember Farrah Fawcett. Give me a hot one, Alba, Jennifer, whatever her name is,
Kylie Jenner.
Okay, Kylie Jenner was walking through the door and she smiled at you, and you had an opportunity to make some kind of connection with her. You wouldn't try to kick it with her.
She gotta massage my feet first.
Wow.
Oh.
All right, he's delusional.
And Psychos, you know what you need?
Yes.
You need yourself an ugly broad.
Oh my God, I had an ugly
All right,
broad.
here's a good one.
I thought that something. I thought that having an ugly broad would do something, and she was a little chubby. No, she's crazy, like all of them. They're all fucking crazy.
If a woman is divorced or is a single mom, she has proven to the world that she does not value men or family.
That's what exactly.
That's fucking harsh.
No, but it's
That's
true.
horrible. That's horrible, man. Some people make mistakes.
No, you know something? Making a mistake in spilling some ketchup. Making a mistake is not,
So you're blaming the woman for the household. She destroyed the family. That's what you're saying.
She does not value the family or
I
the
think
relationship.
making a mistake is going on a good podcast wearing a cheap thing around your face and a horrible fedora.
It's not cheap. I bought this for $2.99.
The richer you are,
Comedian
the more she loves
Jen
you.
Snortlin in the house with Legendary
Thank you,
Entertainment
Jen.
and Mixerhead
Thank you,
Studios.
Jen.
Jen, thank you so much. You're so crispy, and I'm looking forward to seeing you Saturday night when I'm performing out in the island.
At the Gagoots.
I'll be opening for you, man.
Oh, shit. There we go. There you go.
Benny
Opening.
Rizzuti.
Open.
It was good talking to you guys.
It was.
Thank
It
you,
was
Jen.
so nice. Thank you so much, Jen.
Happy
Appreciate
Thanksgiving.
You. Happy
You.
Thanksgiving.
God
bless.
Happy
Take
gobble
care.
gobble. Okay.
The richer you
Wow.
are, the more
Wow.
she loves you until she can get half.
Yes, there we go. George has given you advice. And at one point, I looked at my phone and I was reading the captions, and George Fuaxis said he's delusional.
Yes.
And you believe you are.
No, I don't believe I
No,
am.
the rubbing the
listen,
feet thing.
I have lived 25 years single. I almost had 3 girlfriends.
Almost.
What does that
almost
mean?
mean?
Does that mean you courted them for a bit?
No,
You went out?
Almost.
No.
Well,
He
what did you-
almost.
all right. Let's take one girlfriend that you nearly
You
had.
have sex with them, you finger fuck them.
All right. What happened?
I met this girl and I said, okay, let me start shit.
I almost had sex with them.
I said, let me start having friends with this girl, see what's going on.
Okay.
She seems like a nice person. I went to her apartment. I knocked. She lived on the first floor, so I knocked on her window and I said, hey, what's going on?
Wait, hold up. You didn't knock on the door. You knocked on the.
You knocked
lived
on the
first
window
floor.
like a cat burglar. Yes.
She lived on the first
Tripped
floor.
the alarms. So you set off the alarms or anything?
Yeah, she lived on. So I said, hey, I'm making something to eat. You know, I'm making spaghetti, meatballs, whatever. And you want some? She goes, yes. So I brought some over.
Spaghetti meatballs.
So you brought us a tray of spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah.
Did you have dinner with her, or you just left it with her?
No, I had dinner with her and everything. So I'm just keeping it on a friendly basis.
Absolutely.
Picture somebody knocking on someone's window, bro. You're supposed to knock on the door.
Some taxi driver shit.
So you brought over the spaghetti and meatballs. You had the spaghetti and meatballs.
I'm in fucking tears.
You broke bread, and then what happened? What was the next encounter like?
The next encounter was similar. You know, hey, I made some soup and salad. You want some?
Wait. You made her in her house soup and salad?
No, I made it at my house.
And he brought it over.
So you carried all these dishes with you?
Yeah, why not?
You knocked on the window?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So you knocked on her window again. You had soup and salad then.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
We watched a couple of movies. Keeping it on a friendly basis.
Friendly. You were friendly. Okay.
The third time I did it, she came running out and she started cursing at me and yelling at me.
Why? Why would she randomly curse at you?
Exactly. And I went up to her and I said, what's going on? She goes, what you did was so horrible. I said, what did I do? She goes, you know what you did. And I said, what do you mean I know exactly what I do, but what was it that I did?
What does she think you did?
What did
she wouldn't tell me.
Wow.
She goes,
it was a secret.
She goes, what you did was so, I don't even want to repeat it.
Wait a minute. I think I got it. I'll tell you what it was. I think that at one point when she saw you by the window,
thought you were a peeping Tom or something.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe. Who knows?
It's just not normal to go to someone's house and knock on their window. Why aren't you knocking on their
Astoria
door?
has those. I'll defend them a little.
No. If I
Astoria has those apartments that are on street level, but still.
But it's not normal, George. It's not normal.
I agree.
It's
if
a little.
I'm trying to help him out.
If I showed you the apartment,
Please don't. She'll get an order of protection against you.
You'll see. I'm like, it was just like pop, pop, pop.
Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
Pop, pop, pop. All right, so that's woman number one. All right, we're going to ask you one more because you said there were 3 almost girlfriends. So the second one, did you do the same strategy of knocking on the window and bringing hot plates of food?
No.
What did you do? What was the strategy employed there?
We went to we were going to the same coffee shop or something like that. And she was like, oh, okay, what's going on? You know, we used to talk and everything. And then, what happened was she, after a while, she was like, you don't love me. And I was like,
This is sounding very suspect right
and
now.
I'm like, what do you mean?
Is it
I don't
because
love-"
you didn't pay for the coffee? Like, what was it?
I have no idea.
Were you paying for her coffee?
So what? No, I don't know. I don't remember.
So you didn't know this person from a hole in the wall and you're trying to hit on her.
I didn't try to hit. I do not try to hit on anybody anymore. I don't try.
After the food debacle?
So back then, so what was your intentions of meeting her and getting close to her then?
The same reason that I got close to whoever. You know, I just want to keep it on a friendly basis.
So you don't want to get laid, is what you're telling us. You want to meet
laid all
women,
the
but you
time.
don't want to.
I get laid all the time.
Well, there you go. And he still posts this stuff. All right. All right. So here's another
I can
one.
only afford 2 hours a week.
Men, there is no such thing as a woman that loves a man. All right. So that's one of the quotes.
Yes.
All right. She is plotting to sabotage his marriage to secure him for herself. Men and women can't be friends.
This is someone Harry met Sally type of shit.
What? So she's plotting to sabotage his marriage.
Yes.
Whose marriage? He's married to another woman?
Oh, the friend. The
this is
supposed
like
friend.
like a colleague or someone who's trying to.
It was a story that I saw on the internet, and this man was describing, a woman that was trying to sabotage his marriage.
I would give you credence to that.
So she
I
was
give
a
you that
home
one.
wrecker. A home wrecker
Yeah.
then. Okay.
And then she'll throw you to the curb after.
Okay, well, here's another good one. My kids and I are a package deal. The XY Ghost response is, how good was the deal for them and their fathers?
Oh, that was a good one. I love it. I
Wow.
love it.
He
Yeah.
is dark.
Yeah. Wow. So basically, what he's telling us is that these women are losers.
Yeah, they're not valuable at all. You know. So
No. Once you prove
Do you realize, XY, that you will be masturbating for the rest of your life?
No. I got enough money to like have a couple of hours a week.
So George, he's actually telling us that he'll be paying for vagina.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that,
He
right?
figures he paid for it in the past, and where did they get him? So
the most popular
he's not
way,
alone.
Is that healthy, George?
Probably not.
Who cares?
That's what.
Well, he's a psychologist.
You
He's
could run
giving
into
you-
a serial killer like Eileen Wuornos.
Yeah.
And I could run into a serial killer like my ex-wife. Who knows?
Wow.
that?
Hopefully she's not listening.
Oh,
All right.
Listen, when life gives you lemons,
You make lemonade.
You,
but you add a little liquor in there,
you
too.
drink Diet Coke. The most
Good.
popular way a woman murders her husband is poisoning his food.
Yes, absolutely.
that is true.
And you want a woman to cook for you.
Yes.
Wow.
I love that one. I don't want a woman to cook for me. Oh, no. I'm a good cook. I am a good my grandfather was a good chef in the Army.
You don't want them cooking for you, but you want them massaging your feet.
I got a question for
Why not?
XY.
Yeah.
After all these experiences, right? Sometimes you got to look inward.
Yeah,
What
I did.
what
For
did you
20
conclude?
For 25 years, I looked inward, and I was like, okay, I have to be the best me I can be.
No,
And
in terms of your participation in these failures, what do you think?
I think that I was trying too hard.
Correct.
And
That's it? Any mistakes?
Yeah.
What?
Trying too hard.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
Because you know something, I was studying relationships ever since I was 9 years old.
No, so since you were 9
wow.
and you
Yes.
made all those mistakes regardless?
We got
in
a
spite
couple of comments really quick, George. We got Scott John. He says all women want dirt.
Yeah,
And
man.
Angela La Rosa, comedian, said no one should cheat.
Nobody. Yeah.
Nobody should cheat. And Scott John says, if they didn't have pussies, would we still love them? Wow. This
Jen
has taken-
Snortland says the psychologist has a lot to digest here. So on the drive home, George, maybe we could ask you for some insights after
Yes,
the
sir.
show, because I think we're all going to need a little therapy
We're
after
gonna-
this one.
After this
How
one,
do you
no doubt
spell
about it.
therapist?
Yes, we heard that.
THE?
Rapist.
Rapist.
Wow. Wow.
VAGINA? I go with that one.
Oh, and one of
Ella
our calling
Smith.
guests, some men are meant to be lifelong bachelors.
Just saying. There you go. But he's not really a lifelong bachelor because he will be donating finances towards vagina.
Falls
for the
in
rest
love 2 hours a week.
Well,
That's a
Balls
good one. I
in
like
love
that.
2 hours a
we're
week.
at the 3-minute mark of the show. We're
Yes.
at 8:57. So
Well, there's a lot to talk about. I mean, 3 minutes. I mean, George, you're going back to Greece, huh?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, there you go.
We're going to meet that, I thought.
Yes. We're very excited. Mike, what do you think about the mayor, Mike? You haven't commented. What do you think about New York City?
I didn't vote for him, but that's okay.
Who were the other contestants?
The other contestants was that lowlife Cuomo who sent
Oh,
people to their
Cuomo
to
with
their
the fucking
factories
nipple
and
rings.
shit.
A
And
whack
then
job.
never nervous Curtis Sliwa, the former or the guardian angel. who,
He's very angry at Trump now. He's up there.
yeah, well, he's
ripping
just
him
looking
apart.
to stay relevant since he quit his job at WABC Radio after he got into a tizzy with another co-host. So he's unemployed at the moment, so he's looking for revenue.
XY, is there anything you want to say out there to
In
these
conclusion.
women, the millions of, 500,000 women that were listening? This is going to be, I'm going to be sharing this. I'm going to be putting this all over all these women blogs. I'm going to be.
Oh, I've just said it to about 20 different Facebook groups that I'm a part of.
What's your advice for women?
What's my advice?
Yeah.
Become feminine again.
I agree with that.
Women have become
Too
this masculine they're so in competition with men that they become masculine, and then you say men are no good, they're feminine. No,
I'll agree with you on one part really quick. The other day I was watching, what's that called, that sport where they slap each other, George? Have you seen this?
Oh,
yeah, the
slap derby, whatever the fuck it is. Now women are doing it.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's pretty frightening.
That's
where you
not-
see them,
Fucking
like,
women are doing it, man.
They shouldn't allow that. That should be outlawed.
I can't fucking believe it, man.
Women are not men, and they are trying to become men, and they become so masculine that men are looking like, I don't want to be with a
What
masculine.
kind of women are we talking? Are we talking about women who have penises or women without penises?
No, women with.
But let me ask you. I agree with you first of all. But isn't it the men's fault?
No.
Why?
It's not because men haven't changed in 10,000.
Yeah, they have. They became pussies.
No, they haven't. I'll tell you. No, they haven't become pussies because nobody.
If you're a man, Sean Connery, she needs a slap once in a while.
Wow.
She's not going to become aggressive.
I agree with
Sean
you 100%.
Connery's quote, I
agree
remember
with you 100%. I agree with
So it's
Sean
a man's fault.
No, it's not.
Connery,
Of course it is.
No, it isn't.
They're taking fucking feminization classes in college, and they're coming out bitches.
I don't
Jack
think-
Lambert, quarterback, should wear skirts.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Football's a good example.
We have a
It's
lot
being
of
feminized.
soy betas out there.
What
Yeah.
man would want to go out with an entity that is masculine? And women have become.
I agree with you on that. We all
Women-
agree with that.
you
The
know,
point is,
I
it's a
don't know-
man's fault.
No, it's
we
not.
are at fault.
George is saying that it's a man's fault that this is happening.
100%.
That they have
Men-
no control over women. Is that
No.
what it is, George? Or you
Of
trying to
course, you
say-
give her an inch, she's going to take a yard, man.
Wow.
You give her an inch.
Adam and Eve, man.
Well, we're at the 9
Adam was the
o'clock
first bitch.
Well, Mike's about to get married, so he got
Oh,
engaged.
shit.
He got
Yes,
engaged.
I did. Yes.
Mike Rockwitz got engaged.
Yes, happily
to Tara.
I wish you
God,
the
you
best. I wish you the best.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
to
you.
all my intelligent fans across the world.
Yes. Even the XY Ghost is
Yes,
giving you
even
his
the
blessing.
XY Ghost, the twisted XY Ghost.
Yes, well, there's 0 for 2 over here. George and I are both, happily divorced. I mean, the XY. I mean, I don't know what he is, but
Divorced once, and I won't play that game again.
All right.
play that game. Wow. Okay.
Well, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, 9 o'clock, and this Saturday I got this. I have a show at I will be at the Looney Tune studio, I believe it's called, and Jen Snort will be there, and
Looney Tune Studios
and,
at Holbrook,
Nadia
New York.
Smirnova will be hosting again.
Nadia, yes.
Saturday.
Saturday, yes.
November 29th at 7 p.m.
Right. And, we went to Greece and we had a great time, and we have major productions on the works, but we can't talk about them yet, George.
Yes, sir.
But we are looking forward to, letting the cat outside the bag slowly. And George and I have been writing the script and it's getting close to being finalized. Crooked, the synopsis for Crooked has been done. And we are going to be pitching Crooked out there as well. So there's a lot on the horizon with movies and shows, and our director Michael Williams has disappeared. We don't know where he is, but shout out the harmonica tennis player, and shout out to the XY Ghost for coming out.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank
XY, for being a great guest.
Yes,
Excelente.
Thank you.
Open-minded and participatory.
And just one last question: what's with the orange? How come not red or pink or black? Or why orange?
The reason for orange is a special reason because somebody told me that nobody wears the color orange anymore. And I was like,
and it's the only word in American language that you can't rhyme? Is
no,
that true?
there's a lot of words that rhyme with orange.
Give me one.
4-inch. 4-inch, door hinge. This is quoting Eminem.
Okay. Well, on that happy note, this has been quite an episode.
This has.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. God bless.
From Hardwired Films and Tretch Productions and Legendary Entertainment, we are happy to be back in Mixerhead Studios with Dave the Rave and Ashley.
Thank you all.
Thank
for
you,
tuning
Jen.
in.
Thank you, Dizzy B.
We gotta do one more before.
Yeah, we will. We'll definitely. We'll look at Mike. Will you be
take
back
a
in
plane
December?
ride.
Will you be back?
It all depends if it's worth my while.
If it's
for
worth
the
your
XY
while.
Ghost, I came out of retirement.
Yes, you did. I'm surprised you made it. And XY, thank you so much. Are you willing to drop the mask, XY?
No.
I appreciate that. All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
Good night,
everybody.
everyone.
Good night, everybody. And peace.
God bless everybody.
God bless. Thank you.
Tell me I'm cold, so you can breathe out all of the dust that set you free. Your words are so warm, I feel alive under your selfless giving tree. I see stars when your eyes knock me out. Dancing cobwebs fly off the shelf from the wind in your breath. Your voice killed, wasted my thin blood. Never be my heavy green eyes. My cheeks are forever stained. Lipstick on my face. The skies are fighting, they move too slowly. Your smile so quick to save. I teach you to feel when you're so gray. Pulses will move and sing.